Hey guys, this is Rustler VXL09, and today we're going to be doing the Slash 4x4's level 2 upgrade. And that would be the Tekno RC center driveline. So let's get it open and see what's included. Okay, and right here we have our big bone center drive shaft, and it's called big bone because it's a big hunk of solid aluminum. It's not hollow like the stock one. Over here we have our out drives, which will connect to each side of the drive shaft, and we have our O-rings and grub screws. Okay, so the first part of taking off the front would be removing the screw going from the servo arm to the belt crank. Okay, and the first step would be taking off the front of the Slash, and the first thing we're going to do is remove the screw going from the servo arm to the belt crank. So we're just going to take out that one screw right there. Once that screw has been removed, we can flip over the Slash and remove the 4 screws holding on the front, which would be the 2 up here, 1 over here, and another one over here. Okay, and with those 4 screws removed, we can apply pressure to the front, press down on it, press down on the bottom, and it should slide right out, along with the drive shaft. Okay, so next we're going to remove the grub screw going to this out drive. Now we just need to pull out the grub screw, and this should slide right off. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to set up the new ones. So, what I've heard is 2 washers go inside of each out drive. So, just push it in there, like that. You can get the drive shaft, push it in all the way, have it flat, and then get another one and do the same. Just push it down to the bottom. That gives it some cushion and keeps it a good distance away. Now we're going to do the same to the other side. Okay, so now that all the O-rings have been added, we're going to add a tab of grease to one side of the drive shaft. So just a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to get the out drive we just greased up, place it on here so that the holes align. Grab the grub screw that was included with the O-rings. I'm going to put a little dab of thread locker on there so it doesn't back its way out, and then just screw it in. Okay, and this side is finished. Now we're going to install the front back on. Okay, so next we're going to remove the rear out drive. So we're just going to remove the 1 grub screw going in right there. Once that grub screw is even loosened, it will slide right off. Now we can grab the new one, which would be the longer of the 2, apply some grease inside of it, then slide it back on, having the side of the hole line up with the flat side of the slipper. Get the grub screw that was included and put a little thread locker in, and put the screw in. Okay, so just a tab of thread locker on the grub screw. Then we slide back the drive hub all the way and put in the grub screw. If I can line it up without shaking all over the place. So, tighten it all the way, and it feels pretty snug. Not going to slide off, so it's good. Okay, so now I can get the drive shaft. It doesn't matter which way it goes in. So put it in through the hole that's going through the chassis, align it with the holes on the out drive so it slides in. Okay, so now all you gotta do is get the drive shaft threads to align with the out drive and stick them together. It might help to push them together, then turn the center drive line, push together again until it locks into place just like it did. And once you have the drive shaft connected to the drive lines and everything's running smooth, just connect the chassis back together. Make sure this part right here is under the chassis, just like that. Then we can flip the chassis over. Okay, so we're going to put in the 2 screws up here and the 2 down here. Okay, and once those 4 screws are in, flip over the chassis one last time and connect the servo arm to the bell crank. Okay, and once that screw is put in, You are complete. And here's before. And here is after. Okay, and the slot between the front and rear is very minimal. Okay, and that was Slash 4x4's level 2 upgrade. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions at all, be sure to leave it in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until next time, this is Rustler VXL09, going out.